May I let you know that the ladies, they're right at the very back on this side, and for the gentlemen, they're right at the very back on this side. One of the things that we mention is that please know that these classes are free of charge, and it is a delight to see everyone here. If ever you are able to make any donation towards the upkeep of this beautiful temple and the money of these classes, there is an optional donation box in the reception area. Any donations are, of course, open to see and the important thing is that each of us is here this evening, and just to mention again, the classes are free of charge. Could I also mention, if you are carrying a phone, would you be kind enough to check the list of, because here, I think the ways to find out the phone, may I put everything else gently to one side? And maybe together, we expect the Buddha by bowing 3 times. Bow. 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 And before I say anything on the part, I want to mention that we should be kind enough to give more camera here, which is focusing on our wonderful teaching monk, and not really together in our wonderful teaching monk who will be sound by bowing 3 times. Bow. Bow. Bow.
Okay, good evening everyone.
Good evening.
Okay. How are you today? Good? Okay. So for today, we have a newcomer. So please allow me some minutes to give you the introduction about the meditation first. And then I will guide you how to meditate, and then we will do the meditation together. And also after that, we will have some short Dhamma talk. Today is all about the meditation. Okay. About the introduction of the meditation, okay, first of all, I would like to introduce you our master, because when you recall when you went to the school for the first time, the person over there might introduce you the principal, the officer or the teacher there. Okay? So same thing when you come here at the temple for the first time, it's good to know about our master. The first one on your left hand side is Dhammakaya. He is the abbot of the main temple in Thailand, where we came from. He mainly is guided meditation, while the other one on your right hand side, he is Tatta, the vice abbot of the same temple in Thailand. He mainly give the Dhamma talk, and also from time to time guide some meditation as well. I don't go deep into his detail, okay, because I want to skip to the content about the meditation. Okay, so that's enough for our master. Now the next one. Since we learn everything, we start from the beginning. Same idea for the meditation. The first thing that you need to know is the foundation of meditation. It consists of 2 things, the relaxation and other one is mindfulness. Relaxation is the key for you to find your inner peace. As you would imagine that when you do anything in your daily life, you need to do it with your relaxation so that you can continue doing it, keep doing it. Imagine that when you are driving a car, if you find any discomfort, it maybe come from your seat or maybe your posture. What would you do next? You adjust your seat or maybe your posture? so that you can feel comfortable and then you can continue driving the car. Same thing for the meditation. When you find your discomfort in any part of your body, just adjust this. Okay? It may come from your posture, maybe you can see you adjust it accordingly. Another thing is that the mindfulness. Because without the mindfulness, it is not meditation. It is only the relaxing, like you are taking a nap, like sleeping. So once you have the relaxation, you need to put the mindfulness, so that it will become the meditation. So when you are doing the meditation, just keep both things all together, like a railroad going in parallel along the way together. Once you have both, okay, you need to maintain their balance. Here I put them into the equation. M stands for mindfulness and R stands for relaxation. If you have the mindfulness more than relaxation, how would you feel? You will feel uncomfortable. You sit here and you're thinking, when this monk is going to end this session, going to quit and standing up, something like that. That's because you are stressing yourself too much on this part. So make sure that you're not stressing yourself. Okay. If you have relaxation more than mindfulness, how would you feel? You will feel sleepy. Might start to wander around thinking about anything else rather than the meditation. That's because the mind doesn't have an anchor, like a ship. If the ship doesn't have an anchor, it's floating maybe in any direction in the ocean endlessly. But if the ship has an anchor, have something to cling on, mind will not start to wander to anywhere. But for those of you who have worked so hard for the whole day, when you come to meditate right away, you may feel you are too tired to start the meditation. Okay. At that point, but make sure that when you are taking a nap, you are not making any noise. Okay, okay, so after all, just try to maintain the balance. Once you feel you have the balance, you will feel that you can continue meditation on and on without any problem. So it's an indicating point that you have the balance already. Okay, like this one. As the mother said that, keep checking your attention. It is right. It is not too tight, not too loose. You feel content to be like this. That's a good to go. And after that, all you need to do after that is to maintain your contentment continuously on and on until the session ends. It sounds very simple, isn't it? But sometimes, if you maintain the balance, but you might start to think about the event in the past that you may encounter before you come to the meditation class. Here is another technique. Help your mind to focus on something so that it can remain standing still. It's called a visualization. Here in this temple, we are taught to visualize something simple, like a sun, a full moon, a star, or a crystal ball. Make sure that that object does not create any thought or any emotion. Where to put that visualization? Here in this temple, we are taught to put it in our abdomen, at the center of the body, which is, this is called the home base for the mind. And since this is called the home base for the mind, it means that in the first place, if you find that this position is difficult for you, you may place the mind somewhere at the forehead or outside your body is fine as well. But after you feel fully relaxed, your mind will automatically come back to this position because this is the home base for the mind. But if you can do it directly here, okay, it is fine. Just have your visualization, okay? And at some point, if there would be some noises or maybe voices in your head, and you start to fighting something in your head, is another technique that can help you to calm down the mind, other than the visualization. This is like an antidote for the voices in your head. It is the mantra, or repeating the words. Here in this temple, we are taught to use the old ancient Pali language. These are two words, Samma and Arahant. Samma means in a proper way. Arahant means being away from a bad thing, being free from the suffering of life. So those two words combined together, they mean being away from a bad thing in a proper way, something like that. We repeat those words inside our mind, gently and softly, not too fast, not too slow. Do it at your own pace, without saying it out loud. Do it in your mind. If you are not familiar with these two words, you can use your own words. Maybe the peace in, peace out, or clear and bright. Any words, but recommendation maximum 2 words. Just repeating the word and keep the visualization, keep your relaxation along the way together until you feel that the mind is calm. Okay, this is the last one. This one serves as an indicator. It's suggested by our master. If you receive the happiness every time that you meditate, even just for a flash moment, this is a confirmation that you are practicing it correctly. Happiness here doesn't mean that you are feeling happy. It can mean that you are even feeling neutral, not into negativity thought. Okay, so that is count as you have the happiness already. Okay. So this is the last one. Do you have any question? Okay. It seems like you are ready to meditate together now. Okay, that's good. So now you are all invited to meditate together. Just softly and gently close the eyes. Close them softly, not tightly. Adjust your posture until you feel that every part of the body are completely relaxed. Make sure that the breath and breath can circle naturally. Rest your 2 hands onto your lap by resting the right hand over the left hand with the tip of the right index touching the left thumb. Softly, gently put the hands onto your lap. You may move it closer to your abdomen, which will allow your back to keep straight, allowing you to keep sitting in this position for a long time. Take a deep breath a few times. When you breathe in, imagine the air flows in and goes through your lungs and rest in the middle of your abdomen. When you breathe out, imagine the air flows out with tightness, physical discomfort, uneasiness, all your worries, and all negative feelings. Take a deep breath like this a few times, and then continue to breathe normally. Relax every part of the body, beginning with your scalp, your forehead, down to your face, to your cheeks. Relax the muscles in your jaws. Relax the muscle around your eyes. The relaxation goes from the face down to the muscles around your neck. Relax the muscles in your shoulders, muscles around your spine and your chest. The relaxation goes from the shoulders down to the arms, to the palms and through the tip of the fingers. Relax the muscles in your abdomen and your waist. Relax the muscles in your legs, your thighs, knees, calves, down to the feet and to the tip of the toes. When every part of the body are completely relaxed, you will feel like the body is getting weightless, becoming one with nature. Now we adjust the mind. Let the mind become joyful, cheerful, clear and bright. Let go of everything that might be your responsibilities that are related to your work, your studies, your families, your beloved ones, or anything else. Just let go of everything. Let everything go. You leave any problems outside the temple for temporary. This moment we are finding our happiness inside. After we finish this session, we can go back to solve any problem in our daily life anytime. So this is a precious time that we preserve for our inner peace moment. You may imagine that you are sitting alone in a vast open space, filling with freedom and peacefulness. Now imagine that your body has no organs. You suppose it is a hollow tube-like inflated balloon. Let it be an open end like a crystal cylinder, clear and bright. Now we touch the mind softly and gently inside our abdomen. The way that you touch the mind inside your body is like a bird feather floating down from the sky and touching the calm surface of the water without undulation. We touch the mind inside our body with this feeling. We touch the mind anywhere that you feel comfortable in your abdomen. It can be the center of the body. But do not worry about the exact point or the center of the body. Just anywhere that you feel comfortable. Maintain the soft touch inside your abdomen for as long as you can until you feel that your mind is completely standstill. But if you find that your mind starts to think about anything else, the mind is getting distracted by the pictures of thoughts, you may visualize something simple in your abdomen. It can be the precious thing like a diamond, or a simple object like the sun, the full moon, or a star. If you choose the diamond because you are satisfied with the clearness it is, imagine about a diamond with any size that you like inside your abdomen. Just lightly and softly imagine about the object of meditation with ease. Keep it simple. There is no need to use the eyes because we have closed the eyes already. It's the moment when we use only the feeling Feel the presence of the diamond inside your abdomen. And then softly and gently maintain the visualization within you with your mindfulness for as long as you can. If you still feel that the mind keep getting distracted by the sounds of thought or noises of surroundings, you may simply recite the mantra in the mind, softly and gently. You may recite the mantra in the mind, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang. Recite the soft sound in your mind, as if the soft sound were coming from the center of the object of meditation, at the center of the body. Or you may use your own words, peace in, peace out, peace in, peace out. Recite the mantra together with the visualization continuously and simultaneously for as long as you can until your mind is standing still. When the mind is about to completely standing still, you may feel that the reciting words have been dropped, as if you are forgetting to recite the mantra. That is because your experience is about to progress. Your mind is going to live within. There may be only the bright and clear object of meditation appearing in your abdomen. If you have experienced this, there is no need to recite the mantra anymore. Just observe the bright and clear object with ease. Maintain the picture of that object with your mindfulness. Observe it with neutral mind, no judgment. Maintain the picture of that object with your mindfulness, together with your relaxation, for as long as you can. So from now, I will let you meditate in silence for a while, until appropriate time. body and mind are balanced to one another. Let's take this moment to spread the loving and kindness to all beings. We begin with loving ourselves. The more we love ourselves, the more we feel open. The more we feel open, the more we feel relaxed. Fill your mind with loving and kindness, or you may recall the moment when you are receiving the kindness from others. Fill in the mind with this feeling and radiate this feeling in all directions. This feeling continue to fill up the air in this chapel and continue to fill in the air in this country, the whole world, and finally the whole universe. Now everywhere is filled in with the love and kindness that we have spread in all directions. Starting from just our center of the body. Now we make some wishes for all beings. May they be happy, may they live long, be strong. May they live together in peace. The mind, with the loving and kindness, will discover the way to live meaningfully and peacefully. Now, if you have your own preferences, you may make some wishes in a similar way for yourself, your families, your beloved ones. May they be happy, may they be healthy, successful in everything that they do. May my family and I be prosperous, be healthy, be happy. From now, I will let you make some wishes for yourself and your families in silence for a moment. Now we have come to the ending part of this meditation session. I will give you the blessing in an old ancient Pali language. If I roughly translate it, it means that with the perfection of the Lord Buddha, the Dhamma and the Sangha, may you all be free from all the suffering of life. May you be healthy, happy, live long and be strong. May you receive the hospitality in every place that you go. And when it's time for you to come to meditate, may you find your inner peace swiftly without delay, as you hear the Pali blessing now. สัพเพพุทธาภลปัตตาปัจเจกานันจะยังพลังอรหันตานันจะเตเชนรักขังปันธามิสัพพโสสัพพพุทธานุภาเวนะสัพพธัมมานุภาเวนะสัพพสังฆานุภาเวนะสัทธาโสธีภะวันตุเตOkay. Just bring your mind in the center of the body and slowly open the eyes. Welcome back, everyone. How do you feel today? I hope you find your inner peace tonight. Okay. You may adjust your posture or stretch yourself just a little bit. Okay. For today, I have some Dhamma talk for you, but it's good for the newcomer, but it's good for the experienced meditator as well, because it can serve as a revision for you, just in case you forget something about it. It's about the meditation. Okay? Today I'm going to talk about how to maximize your meditation outcome. It's quite lengthy, but I think I prefer to split it into two halves. So it means that for the later half, I will carry it out into the next year. It may sound far away, but actually, just 1 month from now on. That's for the second part, okay? But for today, the first part, okay? About to maximize your meditation outcome. It's not about changing the method or anything, or trying to get some special experience, something like that. But it's more like about how we use our mind, our attitude or our habits, so that with the same method of meditation, we can maximize the outcome, like yield the better result. So what is it all about? Okay, let's take this deep down into this together. The first one that if you keep this in mind, meditation is like painting the picture. Cultivating your mind is like creating a painting. Because no artist in this world finishes his masterpiece in just 5 minutes. First they sketch, right? And then color it, give some detail, and then some corrections. They put a brush stroke by brush stroke, and their masterpiece become getting complete bit by bit. Meditation is the same. Every time when you are sitting, you do is like you paint with one brush stroke on a canvas. But the canvas is not physical thing. It is your mind. The canvas is your mind. Someday the brush stroke may be obvious, and you feel peaceful. Someday you feel nothing special. But keep in mind that the picture in mind is still growing. I mean, the mind, the peacefulness in your mind is cultivating bit by bit. It's growing. So you may not expect any miracle. Like you sit here for the first time and you expect the immediate result, like you have a peacefulness in the mind right away. But for some people, they experience like that. But those of you who come here for the first time and you didn't feel anything, that's not wrong. That's very, very normal for many people. Okay? So it's kind of like adjust your attitude, like a long-term attitude, just a little bit, that when you come to meditate and you found nothing, but it's actually building something up which is good inside yourself, okay, bit by bit. So this is just the beginning stage of the meditation. If you feel like the mind wander around all over the place and I cannot control the thought, I cannot control the mind, or it's very normal. Okay, so don't be serious about it. Okay. Just try to do the meditation in the correct way, and your peacefulness in your mind will be building up bit by bit. Okay. So it's like you paint the brushstroke in your mind every time when you meditate. Here is another example that's supplement to the previous one. You may imagine that when you are meditating, it's like you're planting a tree. You cannot plant like the mango tree today, and tomorrow you just dig it up and check how it has grown. If you do that, what will happen? The tree will die, right? Okay. So all we know that to plant the tree, you must plant in a good soil, water it regularly, give some sunshine for some kind of plants, and allow everything to work. There's no shortcut in planting the tree. And similarly, there's no shortcut for the finding your inner peace inside yourself. For some people, they may practicing it like too tense or too serious. If that happens to you, you may find that there will be some tight in your chest, some headache, or maybe some tension around your eyes, heavy eyes, just like that. If you're feeling like this, no, that's not good. That's because you are forcing yourself too much. It's like you're trying to dig it up the tree and checking how it's going. The correct meditation is the opposite one. Is you need to have the relaxation, both your physical body and in your mind. So the good side is that when you feel that, your body is light and relaxed. So it's good for your body part. When for the mind, if you feel that the mind is open, it's free, it's spacious, not narrow. Okay? That is a good sign for the mind that you are doing it correctly. Okay, so just keep it soft both on your body and in your mind. The third one is the relaxed and alert, like two friends that must stay together. In our meditation, which is called the middle way meditation, these are two things that must keep from the beginning until the end of the meditation session, which I mentioned this earlier, the relaxation and mindfulness. If you have relaxation alone, that's it enough. It is not enough, sorry. Because if you are too relaxed, you will fall asleep, you might drift into some thought, you start to dream. If you have the mindfulness alone, it's not good either. Because if you put any more effort into the mindfulness, you will become tight, you will feel stressed, or eventually you will feel tired. But why do we need to have both together? Because once you have both, everything will be in balance. The body is soft enough to let go of everything, and the mind will be clear enough to know that what is happening in the present time. It's like the correct balance for the meditation tradition. Not only in the middle way meditation, if you are doing in your own way or method from other school, you also need to have both relaxation and mindfulness anyway. To be relaxed in this case, it means you sit comfortably, adjust yourself until no any part have. And The alertness means that you know clearly now that I am meditating. You don't let the mind run away deep down into the negativity things, something like that. If at some point, after you try to adjust, try to balance it, but you feel you are too tight, you can open the eyes for a few seconds, stretch yourself just a little bit and restart all over. If you are too sleepy, one thing to fix this is that you may strengthen your posture, maybe stretch up your back to keep you stay awake, or maybe you rub your face. This is the ancient method suggested by the Lord Buddha. If you feel too sleepy, you can rub your face a little bit so that you can stay awake and continue your meditation. Okay? It's like the tuning the guitars. There are many lines, but if they are not too tight, not too loose, they will produce the beautiful sound. Same thing for the meditation. Okay. The fourth one is that there are two steps of relaxation. The initial relaxation and the true relaxation. At the beginning, when you adjust every part of the body, you will feel, okay, there's no discomfort anymore in any part of the body. But the mind is not peaceful yet. Your mood may be already neutral. I mean, not happy and not unhappy at the same time, just that neutral. But this is the important step. Because this one can proceed you to the true relaxation afterward. So what is a true relaxation? It's like after you have the initial relaxation, okay, your body has no discomfort, I can let it go, everything from the mind, okay, the mind is light right now, but not peaceful yet. But after you stay in that state for a while, your mind will go deeper. You may feel completely refreshed, it's like you could take a rest, but you still stay awake, something like that. So after the mind go deep down into that state, okay, it will be completely refreshed. And then that's true relaxation. Okay. The fifth one, this is the motto from, not motto, sorry, the slogan from our great master, He always thought that stop, so you will succeed. Because in your daily life, from the morning until night, the mind keeps running around, planning, worrying, thinking, contemplating, or recalling some moment, remembering something, or even comparing yourself to others. Even when you are sleeping, you know that the mind continues to work. That's why we have dream during the sleeping. So, as our master suggests, stop, so you will succeed. Stop here doesn't mean that you stop your life, stop all your activities, or stop your responsibilities, something like that. But it means that it's like you stop allowing the mind to chase every thought. You stop letting the mind fall into allowing yourself to fall into unwholesome action. Yeah, stop doing that. Or stop running away from the present moment, drifting the mind to some dream, some thought. So every time when you notice that, I am lost into thinking again, okay, don't be upset. Just gently say inside that, okay, stop, take a short pause. Okay. And then gently and softly bring the mind back to the center of the body. or the vocal support from any other school that ever taught you. The stop is like the pressing the brake. Okay, the more you practice this, stop the mind and bring the mind gently back to the center of the body. It's like you practicing to keep the mind within you. And if you do it every day, when you come to meditate, one day you will find that your mind go into a deeper state easily. Okay, this may be the last one for today. Just keep the mind at the center of the body. This is one method to let your awareness hang around. Because when you are thought from any school or even in this school, we need to be present at the moment. And one method is here. Just center the mind at the body. Because your body is here, is always present. So when you bring the mind to the body, it means your mind is already at the present. You may do this all the time. It doesn't mean that you can do this only when you close your eyes. And you brush your teeth, you drink some water, you walk to the bus, or you're working in front of the computer. Or even when you are about to fall asleep, you have already laid down. You can practice this. To do this, you may imagine that there is a soft light shining in your abdomen, or if you don't like visualization, you just feel it. Feel it, there is something precious, there is some light in your abdomen. We, maybe all the teaching monks here, encourage you to do this because our mind needs the home base. Without a home, the mind will wander anywhere else that it likes. The center of the body is the very neutral and safe place, not full of any emotion. So the more you often rest the mind here, the more you will get familiar and comfortable with this position. And later when you come to the formal meditation, like a formal session like this, you might will settle down here at the center of the body much faster. So anyway, just keep practicing it. Consistency is the key. Just like a puppy that in the first place, we want a puppy to do anything that we tell them to do. It takes time. In the first place, they will not be willing to do according to our order. But after we practice it again and again, and later if we do according to what we order. Okay. Same idea for the mind. We just gently train the mind gently and softly. And then one day, your mind will be under your control. Okay, I think that's enough for today. We are halfway through for today. Okay, thank you very much everyone. Hopefully you can get some idea and adjust your attitude a little bit about the meditation. And hopefully you can find your inner peace yourself at home. Okay, we are having another session in Thursday. That's going to be Luang Pi Visit, who's going to be the teaching monk. Okay, so for me, see you again next year. And Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, everyone.